Morning, Snippets. So I'm on my way to work right now. Hopefully starting like now-ish, things can start to get back on track, because I know that things have been really strange the past couple days with all my projects due. And so I haven't even I didn't sleep the past few days, and then last night I just passed out. Hopefully things are gonna start to get back on track, and I say that just as finals are coming up and this is the last week of classes, but you know. So I didn't have time yesterday or today to have my quiet time, and it's really frustrating because I just feel so vulnerable, because whenever I am reading the Bible and in prayer for an hour, I feel so good within myself for the day. But whenever I don't, I feel so my thoughts are also scattered, and I just feel like Satan has a lot better grip on me, because I just I feel so weak, and I'm I don't know what to do, blah blah blah. And so right now I'm just ugh. Especially because my thing with Deb and Grant is still a thing. So in today's episode of the soap opera, I don't know, I'm just really concerned. I think that I just need to guard my heart more, because at the end of the day, and I know that this could improve over time, but at the end of the day, they're best friends and I'm not their best friend. And I just have to guard my heart to that, because every time I'll spend time with each one of them individually, or do something bondful or moment rememberful with one of them, I'll start to feel a closer bond to them, and then they'll go back to the other, after they leave me, they'll go back to the other one, and that's just how it is. I'm always just gonna be second best, which isn't normally a problem. That's not, I don't have to be everybody's number one. But whenever I consider them my best friends, that's where the problem is. And I hate the term best friend. I hate labels. Once you put a label on something, then it just becomes a thing in your mind, and I hate that. So I don't know, that just I need to guard my heart. I gotta look out for myself. I mean, I have to find refuge in God, and two, I have to look out for myself. Because if my best friends don't consider me their best friend, then that's a problem. I think that Marley can help me a lot with this, because she's also really close friends with them, and she's kind of dealt with this. I mean, it's a little bit different because she's a girl and I'm a boy, and so I kind of relate to them on the boy aspect a little bit closer. But anyway, we were gonna talk last night, but last night I was so done with life. I partially fell asleep, one, because I hadn't slept in 2 days, and two, because the whole stress of the situation had gotten me so stressed out that I just, you know how I tell you whenever I get so stressed out that my body just passes me out? Well, yeah, that's what happened. I just passed out, and then I was gonna wake up this morning and do homework. No, I woke up at 7:30. So I don't know, there's a lot happening. And then I have my lab final today. Haven't really studied, so that's great. I'm probably gonna study after poli-sci. I haven't read for lit or poli-sci at all. I'm gonna try and do that while I'm at work. So, you know, just trying to get my life back on track. And I also have to try and put the project on that disc, the new DVD. Luis went and bought more DVDs, so I'm gonna try that instead. And then I'm gonna try and turn that into Sensei on my way to American Lit today. So today and tomorrow are just gonna be a little still shambly as well, and then tomorrow evening things will start to be a little bit better again. Okay, so I just got out of American Lit and poli-sci, and I had to run back to my room because I forgot my stupid lab manual. I don't know why that dumb manual always seems to pass by my train of thought. And I also forgot my book for American Lit today, so I'm just in all sorts of shambles, and this week is just gonna be the end of my life. But this is the last day I ever have to look at this stupid manual, because I'm about to go take my final, which I'm not ready for. So I'm gonna go there now and study for about 30 minutes, or yeah, ish. And then I'm gonna take my final, and then I'm gonna eat lunch at the BSB, because I still have Grant's laptop here and some food of his, and his iPad. So, and he has a lab at the BSB at 2, and so I'll probably just wait till he gets out of his lab and then walk back with him, and then go to work, because my boss told me today work's gonna be super busy today, so look forward to it. I was like, oh yeah. I'm not scheduled to be at work until 3:30, so I usually go early, but I mean, as long as I'm there by 3:30, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna wait at the BSB and eat lunch. I'll probably eat Moe's there, because it's gonna be the last time I'm there on a Tuesday, hopefully ever. So anyway, that's kind of my life today, just continuing the shamble train of Okay, I'm really hoping this is the last time I ever have to go to the BSB on a Tuesday for a lab, ever. Because I have a weird hatred for this building. I think it's because I started out as a psych major coming into college, so I just had like a lot of rough feelings. So anyway, me and this lab manual are gonna be BFFs for the next 30 minutes or so. And then, I mean, I'm not expecting it to be hard. I think it's all multiple choice. And like, it's all stuff that we did in lab, so like it's not gonna be that difficult. And I have like a 95 in that class right now anyway. So like, I'm not worried. It's just, you know, another thing you gotta do, I guess. Okay, so I just got out of my final. I think it went okay. Like, it wasn't that bad. There was like, it was mostly multiple choice, and then there was some matching, and then there was like 2, I think, equations that we had to work out. Like, it wasn't bad. And I'm not even that worried because it's 10% of my grade, and I have like a 95 or 96 in the class right now, so this isn't really gonna affect that badly. So I'm not too worried about that. But to celebrate being done with that class forever, I decided to get what I haven't gotten in a while, which is Moe's. So I didn't even care how much it was. I was like, you know what, you deserve it. It's been a rough time, especially like this week has just been ridiculous. So I'm waiting for, all I'm doing is waiting for Grant to get out of his lab, and then we're gonna walk back to Brooks together, and then I gotta go to work until 5. But until then, I'm gonna enjoy all this deliciousness, and I'm gonna try and catch up on my vlog stuff too, because I'm like 5 days behind. Whoops. Okay, so Grant and I just took like a little mini pseudo nap in my room, not together, just at the same time, for like 30 minutes or so. Now I'm on my way to work. I'm gonna be there for an hour and a half or so, and then I'm gonna go sign my lease, pay my deposit and everything. It's weird. It's like I'm gonna be like an adult now. I mean, I got my own apartment last summer, but this is the first time I'm doing it like for real, because last year I didn't really do it officially, so this is weird. I don't like being an adult. Take me back. Okay, so I'm off of work, and now I'm on my way actually to go sign my lease and pay my deposit for my apartment for the summer. So Emily's coming to pick me up right now. I think she just texted me. Yep, Emily's here. So I'm gonna go pay my deposit, and then I'll officially be signed on the lease for this summer. So that's exciting and also terrifying, because it means that I'm committing to this and paying for all of it this summer, which, I mean, I'll have the money for, but it's still a commitment. Something's going on over here. I don't know exactly what this event is, but anyway, I gotta go pay a bunch of money now.
He could be your first one, okay?
I'm just gonna sit in this chair a little bit longer. He's super comfortable. I go back to work. I'm like, no, I'm not getting up for the house. And actually, it's just cool. So it's just all the time on the right side of my back.
Okay, so I just got back from signing my lease for the summer. So I took over the lease for the apartment that I'm staying in this summer for May and June and July. And then in August, like, I'm still gonna be there for a few weeks in August, so I may just have to like bum the couch in that apartment that I'm staying in, because like they're cleaning out my room that I'm staying in, because basically the person that's living there now isn't living there next year, so they have to clean it out in August for the new person that's coming in. So, but I mean, the person whose room Zach is staying in, that's Emily, and so Emily's gonna be there next year, so Zach can stay, but I'll probably just like sleep on the couch in the apartment or something during August. I don't know how that'll work out, but I feel really relaxed, like, knowing that like it's like all the paperwork is signed, and I paid my my deposit fee, whatever they wanted to call it. So now all I have to do is, whenever I get the money for May's rent, I have to pay May's rent to the person that I'm subleasing from, and then I pay June and July to the office. And then August, I don't know what I'm doing about paying for August, because I'm not going to be staying in a person's room, so I don't know if I'll pay for August or not. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but anyway, that's a big relief off of my chest. So anyways, right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I may work on some vlog stuff, actually, because I'm behind like 5 days on that. So I may do that, and then I also have to study for my oral interview. But there's a group of us, like, I think my Japanese project group, we were talking about studying for that, so we may study for that together. I don't know. Then my health finals tomorrow, I'm not really that worried about it. I do need to look over the review, maybe spend a max of like an hour looking at it. But other than that, like, it should be a pretty relaxed evening. Hopefully I can go to bed before too late, because I still have to catch up on sleep from this weekend. Like, I'm still recovering from all of that. I haven't been to the sub, I feel like, in so long, just to get food. So I got my True Love Chick-fil-A and fries and a Snapple and an apple to make me feel better about my life. And then Grant also got Chick-fil-A. He got
so salty
fries. I'll eat all your salt if you just give it to me. Like, you could just take all the salt and put it on a plate and I'll take it all.
If I saw on my body, I would die.
Auto parts. What are you? Yeah, all the salt. Give me. Oh, not the crumbs, just the salt. So Grant has to work on some projects and stuff, and I have to work on catching up on my vlogs because I'm like 5 days behind now or something like that. So I gotta.
You can do my project
edit.
for me.
No thanks. I'm done with projects. I don't think I have any more projects the rest of the year. I just have tests and stuff. But people are giving me weird looks like, why is this kid filming this kid eating? Vlog life. Vlog life.
Need help editing audio.
I'm sorry. I can't help you. I don't know how to do videos. Videos are not my specialty. I've literally never touched a camera in my life. I don't know how to do video stuff. I've never touched the video camera in my life.
You're funny.
I know.
Black. Can I say black?
I think so. I think you're Asian, so it's okay if you say black. Minorities are allowed to say that, or the minorities races. God, I cannot wake up. Whenever I'm emotionally distressed, my only mechanism for my body is to fall asleep.
They like the same thing.
So I'm trying to like pseudo nap in the sub with them here.
I hate 89s. They're the worst. Like you couldn't just like.
Did you calculate your like average? It's 10% of our grade, right?
Yeah. There's
And I'm gonna cry or something.
4 more left.
I know what's taking us a lot.
This is what
I'm making it.
I'm sitting with.
Standing waves. This
No,
like
it's fine.
easy or
I
something.
just cannot.
Are these the?
I
These are
cannot
the
wake up. I
normal
just
ones.
can I be
The lab
done?
report.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Okay, so I just finished editing my first video. I've still got 2 more I've got to edit. Grant's about to leave. I don't know what I'm doing, but Grant's about to go meet up with Zeb, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. But I just finished my first video. I also need to study for health and my Japanese oral interview. No motivation for either of those.
You could help me with my project.
I could. So like while this render, like my game plan is like I edit a video and then while it's rendering, I study and then I edit another video and then I study. So that's gonna be my game plan, I think, for the evening. So I just finished editing this one. So whenever we relocate to whatever we end up going, I can study while this renders. So I'm liking this plan. We'll see how early I get to bed, but I like the plan. Okay, so I just had a really good conversation with Marley. It ended up being like an hour or so. We just sat on a hill outside of Brooks Flats and just talked about like the main things that are been kind of like on my mind all day, which are the 2 biggest things that have been on my mind is that one, I feel like in my friendships with Zev and Grant, a lot of times I just kind of feel like second best, or like I'm like the afterthought in their friendship. Like they're so close with each other that I only hang out with them if one of them is busy or something like that. And so like I feel like I'm just like the second choice, or like I don't want to say they don't appreciate me because I know that they do, but like I feel like they don't appreciate me in the same way that I appreciate them. So that's the main thing that's just kind of frustrating. And the other thing is that, kind of going off of that, is that I feel like they don't trust me the same way that I trust them, or that I plug into them in a way that they don't plug back into me, which is just frustrating because I know that they care, and that's what's so hard, is that I know that they care about my life and they want me to pour into them. But whenever I'm pouring into them so much and then they don't pour their lives back into me, the friendship just feels so one-sided, you know? And it feels like whenever I am pushing so hard, like, to be their friend, whenever it feels like they're not putting back the same effort into me, it makes me feel like, oh, you're just being so pushy on a friendship that isn't even supposed to happen, because obviously they don't want to be your friend, obviously, quote unquote, because like whenever I initiate a hangout, we only hang out if I initiate a conversation first. They never initiate it really with me, and so that should obviously be telling me that friendship isn't supposed to happen because it's all coming from you. And just other things like that. We just talked about that mainly, and just like how to go about not really fixing, because there's no way you can just like fix a problem, but like better ways to just like remedy the situation going into the future. And the biggest thing that she's like that we talked about was just like keeping communication with them about it, no matter how much I don't want to, because I know it'll just make things like awkward and hard. But I mean, keeping communication is key with making things go better in the future. So I sent a message to Grant about it, just like an initial message, because like I've been kind of standoffish with him today, not really intentionally, kind of intentionally, but like not like I don't want to be, but I just feel like I kind of had to be, because I'm trying to guard my heart, you know, like I was saying this morning, like I have to kind of guard my heart from being in a friendship that's too one-sided, because I have a history of empty friendships like growing up, and I'm not saying the friendship they give me is empty, and I don't want them to think that either. That's what I was trying to stress whenever I sent my initial message to him. I don't know, like, I just a lot of times feel like it's so one-sided, and that's just something I'm having to work through. But we're going to talk more about it later. None of us have time for any of that kind of talk right now, because it's almost midnight, and I got a test and an oral interview tomorrow that I ain't ready for, and I'm still trying to work on vlogs and stuff, which I shouldn't be, and I probably won't do any more with that tonight. But there's just a lot going on, but it's gonna be okay. Like, this is all healthy conversation. I feel like it's happening, and it's all gonna help build us in a stronger relationship with each other. It's just something that we kind of have to go through first to get to that point, you know. So anyway, as of right now, I'm gonna go back down to the Great Hall. I know Marley's down there. Jeanette was there earlier. She might be gone now. Grant and Zeb are at the library. So I'm actually going to look out my window right now and see if Marley is back down yet. I know she texted me saying, like, where are you? So, yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see them, but, oh yeah, looks like both Jeanette and Marley are still there, I think. Oh, wait, maybe Jeanette left. I don't know what's happening. But I'm going to go back downstairs and see how much more studying and productiveness I can get done. What? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so I tried to go down to the Great Hall to study, but none of the things were getting done. So I'm back in my room. I'm gonna try and study on my bed for a little while. Like, I think at this point in the night, like, I'm probably just gonna like look over everything for my health review once, and then like look over some stuff for Japanese once now, and then I'll do the rest of it in the morning, because I'll have a little bit of time before my oral tomorrow. I don't know, like, I feel like I am exhausted because I don't sleep enough, but like I'm not like so tired that I can't do anything right now. But because of all the stuff that happened like with Marley tonight, and then like my talk with Grant, and just all the things that have happened today, I'm just kind of like emotionally done for the day. I'm like, you know what, time to let my brain quit. So I'm gonna like look over. If I can get words out, I'm gonna at least like look over a little bit of stuff before I go to bed. But my brain's done for the day. Okay, I totally fell asleep for a long time. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night.